Moving along in the session this week, Senator, with the first hearings on legislation, among those, one that acts to preserve the Second Amendment is in the state especially.
That's right. Senate Bill 39, it's the Second Amendment Preservation Act. What it does is it basically shields any federal law that would infringe upon our sacred Second Amendment right in the Constitution.
It seems, and now this is something that's been done at least once before, attempted once before at least, and it would seem on the surface that, well, why would it matter? But in the last several years, it's started to really matter.
It really has, and that's the thing. When you get one administration to another, I think it becomes much more aware of the necessity to pass something like this when you get an administration that could potentially be an adversary to the Second Amendment. I think that's why this year is a good year to really enshrine in our law that we're going to do everything we can to protect the Second Amendment right.
It comes down to the founding of the country, and that is the states are in charge.
That's right. You know, the 10th Amendment a lot of times gets overlooked, but all power is derived from the state. You know, that's one thing that a lot of people forget. You know, the federal government doesn't rule and reign. The states are meant to rule and reign, and we delegate that power to the federal government and to our local governments as well. And we're just ensuring they're made aware of that.
Do you anticipate a lengthy journey, as it were, for this particular bill?
Well, there's always the difficulties in navigating of the right balance. You know, we don't want to overshoot the legislation to where we really render our local law enforcement completely ineffective in trying to do their job. But at the same time, we need to ensure that the federal government isn't utilizing our local law enforcement to trample on the rights of our citizens, which is the vision of this bill.